Alright, we're back. Alright. We'll look at some stats so far, if you guys haven't seen it. Kellen Mond, 603 passing yards, threw for 3 games, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. He's been sacked twice. 60% completion percentage. You would like to see that go up some more, but right now he's kind of on and off. DeAndre Swift, 57 carries for 406 yards, 4 touchdowns. Doing the same thing like he did last year. Kellen Mond, 17 attempts, 138 yards, and 2 touchdowns, so he's been pretty good. Jameson Williams, 16 carries, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Gabe Davis, 20 receptions, 252 yards. 2 touchdowns. Amonte Brown, 6 catches, 6 catches, 105 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Jameson Williams had 5 catches, 96 yards, and 1 touchdown. TJ Hawkinson, 10 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 6 catches, 47 yards, and a touchdown. Cortez Waller got a reception, 17. Frank Ragnow and Taylor Decker both gave up sacks so far this season. Noah Sewell leads us in tackles with 30. Romeo Okwara and Michael Broncos each lead us with 2 tackles for loss. Romeo Okwara and Levi Ozurike both lead us in sacks with 3. And interceptions, Armani Auriore leads us with interceptions with 2. So far, I was thinking about trading for defensive tackle. Stumpy says to wait, maybe draft one. We'll see, but I really want to draft one. I do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all guys. I do want to draft a... Well, that depends, but I know Michael Brockers is probably leaving, so I'll probably still draft one, if anything. I mean, my oldest player so far is Joe Flacco and Anthony Barr. Yeah, so I probably will draft some guys. Khalif Raymond will probably keep him, but I feel like I can always use someone else as a kick returner. But that's just me. Let me share the video, copy, Twitter. Bless me, sorry. I'm just trying to promote some stuff. I don't think we have any injuries. I don't think the Panthers have any injuries. Oh, they have Brady Christensen out. Dislocated his wrist. Can I even share this on Twitch or no? Okay, whatever. Alright. Let's see the Panthers. I forgot to show you guys the Panthers stats real quick. Daniel Jones, 736 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Got sacked 7 times though. Christian McCaffrey, 55 attempts, 202 yards, 22 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Robbie Anderson's a beast. Terrence Marshall's going to give us problems. DJ Moore's been slightly underrated so far, but I believe he only played 2 games, so he probably got hurt in one of the games. So Robbie Anderson's kind of taking some of the snaps are. And they have 3 touchdowns. Did someone else throw a touchdown that I don't know about? I feel like someone else threw a touchdown. Because, I mean, it says 3, but there's only 2. I don't know. Brian Burns is a beast. So far, they only have 1 sack on the season. But they do have 3 picks. Eddie Pinero's not that great. Johnny Hecker's a good. Ty Johnson used to be a part of the Jets. Let's see. Joe Burrow, 1,002 passing yards. Dak Prescott leads the league in passing touchdowns with 10. Drew Lock has 8. Picks, Bryce Young and Kyler Murray are tied. Who's gotten sacked the most times? Actually, who leads in passing yards? And completion percentage, I mean. I'm going to say CJ Stroud, 76%. Sacks. Davis Mill's been sacked 14 times. Matthew Stafford's right behind him with 14. I think we sacked him like 7 times in our game. He did sack him 7 times. Yeah, that was crazy. Rushing leaders, Jonathan Taylor, 513. Receiving yards, T. Higgins, 409. Receptions, Donald Schultz with 26. Touchdowns, Zach Pascal with 5. Blocking, Christian Deshaun, Matt Milano, Trey Flowers, and Daniel Hunter. Sacks, Aaron Donald and Roquan Smith. That's like a 20 million tie for picks. Most made field goals, Clifton Schaffer with 7. Punts inside the 20 at least. Johnny Hecker with 5. I don't think we're even close to that number. I generally think we just have 1 because we've only punted the ball 4 times, but it is what it is. Most kickoff return touchdowns. Isaiah McKenzie already has 1. Punts. Tyreek already has 2. Jesus. That's insane. Okay. I'll get that out the way. Ah, my bad. Nothing so far. I wanted to trade him for Javon Kinlaw, but I don't know how people feel about that. And I think we'll probably sign a free agent. I already made a couple trades. I feel like I've been great. I mean, I traded for Kellen Mond, Kevon Chansson, Gabe Davis. I didn't make any. I made 1 trade, and that's for Jared Goff. So I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, let's play the game. Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully we don't die.
Today, from Ford.
What's happening with Scherzer? Oh wow.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Daniel Jones. You wanna say his name?
Coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year.
Michael Brockers, please. I'm gonna need you to step up. Oh, they're gonna run.
There
we go. Flex on him.
Whoa, he's gonna hope that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball
Michael
game.
Brockers gets attacked GFL.
That first play, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing on second and 14. Jones.
Michael Brockers with a sack and 2.
Pressure too strong.
They say it's gonna be a half, but I don't like it.
Multiple players combined for their team's first
I don't know how.
game.
I guess if they gave it to Aidan Hutchinson,
And a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew
I don't get it.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Oh, Chargers beat the Broncos 37-34. Ooh, the Seahawks are going up against the Cowboys.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. It's a return of 4 following a
Hey,
42-yard
4-yard return is anything. And here comes Kellen Mond, the third-year quarterback at the Texas A&M. Was on the Vikings, and then he got signed with the Browns, and he got traded to Detroit. Stayed here a year, and now we're here.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ah,
And he'll be
thought I could break it. Maybe I should have just ran up the middle.
Give him a yard up to the 42.
Probably the best bet, then.
Numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Now Mond. Flush to his right.
Oh, my God.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think
Amon Brown picks up the first. Pick up a gain of 15 on that play.
field that fell incomplete.
15 yards for the Lions there.
BJC
First
Horn.
down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Lions hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played
Well,
pretty well
that's
last
typically how it
week.
happened. Oh, if I would have didn't.
All on display in that victory.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mond looks to throw.
Waller picks up the first. The rookie tight end out of Georgia. I probably could have hit Gabe Davis on that slant, but I didn't want to risk it.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Swift picks up a tough 13. 22 yards already in that first drive.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle.
TJ Hawkinson picks up a gain of 7.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second.
That's his 11th catch of the season.
From the gun, here's Swift.
Ah, did I get it?
Just from the 8 to the 5, pickup of 3.
I did not.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Here's Mond.
And Gabe Davis gets the touchdown. Probably could have thrown it to TJ Hawkinson. Didn't want to risk it. And now Gabe Davis has 3 touchdowns. So.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game.
The Saints are beating the Texans 7-0.
Listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them
Steelers are beating the Colts 7-0. I do work today. I work at 10
then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with
PM, not AM.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And let's see if we can get another stop here.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts.
And the Sean Elliott TFL.
More sustained drive going here.
Super Bowl MVP coming through.
Says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt, then you change.
Oh, Malcolm Rodriguez gets a TFL.
Get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, so close. Kavon Chase on with the sack.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to him.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over.
I have a lot of thumbnails that I can use. Oh my God. Number 29. Smith, so quick. Upsetting to me. Oh, I don't. Let's see how this goes. Count it. Whew.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out.
That could have went really bad for me.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
In all honesty.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move.
Amon St. Brown again. Big game.
Usually, you have the defense back on its heels.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big
He has 2 catches, 46 yards.
they'll operate from the red zone now on
And DeAndre Swift.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll go
Picks up a gain of 5.
the 12-yard
Second and 5. Second and 5.
Give him 5 on the carry there.
Not too bad.
Second down.
Oh, jeez.
Bond going to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mond out of the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not.
And he's going to
And DeAndre Swift gets another touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Oh, damn. Did I miss that? Okay, no.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They start on the ground with
Oh, nice tackle.
there was a lane there and closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Romeo Cara.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey
Aidan Hutchinson gets a
from the
hit.
25, they
A
work
tackle.
this to the 29, a gain of 4.
You want to get him more involved.
Defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about the performance last
They got the
week.
first.
The feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
14-0.
And now we're up 14-0.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And I got the tackle, I think.
38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try and pick it up.
Chase on. Gets him.
He's going to go backward. They get it behind the line. That'll make it
Chase on. TFL.
So on 4th down, here's
Come on, Chase on is having a day. A sack?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
There you go.
More than even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator,
What a play.
called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Swift. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one.
Oh, just barely got it in.
Touchdown. Kellen Mond, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD,
They've been running the ball so far.
A bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be
he got hit stick.
come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Trying to get to the outside. This is
Then Aidan Hutchinson gets put.
This first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line.
Oh, they're gonna run. I mean, they're gonna pass a lot.
Aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Jones.
Ain't no way.
Well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
So garbage.
Off play action. Jones. That is caught by Anderson. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in, and the Panthers are going to be looking at first.
Oh,
Be caught in the end zone for the Carolina
that's my bad.
touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there.
No, that was out of bounds. What? I was trying to get to him with Aidan Hutchinson. That's why you see me do that. That's my bad. But that's a pick all day. And I guess you can say he... I guess. But that was mainly my fault.
Now for the extra point.
That should have been a pick, but I was trying to switch over to Aidan Hutchinson.
21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession.
Damn.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Finding room at midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Off the play fake, Mon. Rolling to his right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 7. They'll set up a throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, this one incomplete.
He was running wide open.
Got to him as he released it.
I just didn't get to him in time.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best play.
And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Hey, sister.
Badgley on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Robbie Anderson and his Carolina Panther offense, they trot back out there. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of
nice
musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Ah, so close.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, he'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He lost 9 there. That's really good.
Michael Brockers with the sack.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Anderson's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Jones. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Just take your field goal.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Oh, I did it too early.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in the second quarter. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And that one, all tied. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mon. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 55 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift is a beast.
Swift, a 12-yard
Oh, the Chiefs 21-17.
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th.
Yo, Daniel Jones sucks.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 68 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
It was, and they just keep leaving them open. They keep doing like cover 1.
When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Steelers and Colts are tied 14 apiece.
The football will come out to the 25. The possession of
The Falcons are beating the Titans.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter
2014.
CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
Oh, what a hit. Alex Ozoloni.
As we go into it, watching this blowout. just say it's been unusual.
7 tackles for him.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. Try to get it to
That's mine.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback.
That's such a dumb pass. I probably would have. Maybe I would have thrown it to him. Number 2. Actually, I probably would have just ran it, honestly. Probably would have just ran it. Mike Hughes gets interception number 1 of the season.
To start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that.
What you mean? It's been a great day for them. Oh, well.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. You know, sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I gotta get TJ Hawkinson some plays.
Here are the Lions now as they line up. And
I swear on my Gatorade, on my everyone's love. Oh, good. I got it. 5. Oh, got it. 3. Oh, got it. 1.
Give this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to...
Mike Hughes gets his first pick of the season. Kellen Mond's a beast. DeAndre Swift, 3 touchdowns so far.
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time
Mike Hughes could have gone there. Lucas Patrick is hurt. I think that's their center. Now they have a backup center in there.
But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how it looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst.
Fuck it. Shaw blitz. Let's go.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on
damn.
And he will have a first down here at about...
Costa Rica, you did good. You at least got him down.
Conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big
10-7 Texans. I know Wes is upset.
He's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
Michael Mayer.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. McCaffrey.
No, get him.
Shreds him with a stiff.
No, get him. There you go.
They'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's to Marshall on the quick slant.
Oh, I knew that was going to be a bad.
Down here just shy of the 30. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. McCaffrey running up the middle.
Oh, no.
They find some open field here. And a strong
Why are they running the ball?
maneuver his way down inside the 15. 56 yards
Oh, no.
rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. A toss left side. Johnson.
Tracy Walker. I believe that's Tracy Walker. Yeah. Good play.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line.
You know it's a pass. We're not dumb. Starting 7 now.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the keeper and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback,
Let's just make sure this isn't a fake.
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run them on short game.
And they fake it. They pitch to the top.
I was about to say, ain't no way they're going to get it.
They're not going to get it. They
I was like,
with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down.
they were close to getting it, though.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over.
I was like, ain't no way now.
Shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
Oh, shit.
And the scoreboard.
Yep, I knew that was bad.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chin.
I just do that.
And he will bring this one back.
I was playing really well, too. Oh, well. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He has 4 picks now. I'm trying.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mond.
Okay, TJ.
Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
No, I didn't pick it up.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
That boy
action.
stiff-armed me. I threw a pick. I ain't gonna lie.
You're watching the
I did that shit on purpose. Well, I mean, I was trying to throw it to TJ Hawkinson.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh! Get out of here. Garbage.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. For Marshall, that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards there.
What was that?
This is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Jones throwing on first down. And one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. To throw again on second down. Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Damn, no pressure. Sent a blitz and everything.
A touchdown by DJ Moore. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Eagles are beating the Jets 21-3.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Damn.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Able to shake him off. He'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Now that'll be tipped
And tipped and intercepted. Deshaun Elliott, his 2nd pick of the season.
Just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
I think I'm going to bench DeAndre Swift. He's already had, like, so many Let's get Jamal Williams some play.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll manage
Gain of 4.
to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not too bad.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna keep running it.
Picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
4 touchdowns, 2 picks from Kellermond. I have to play better, dude. I'm out here trying to do too much.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Ain't no way.
A bit, but the catch is still made. 16 more on that one, and another.
Oh, I accidentally clicked that one. Well done.
Looking to throw, Jones. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Jones on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Steps away to
Noah Sewell gets a sack.
down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Here's Jones, throwing on 3rd and long. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, man.
By Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to have
Amani Oruwariye, 3 picks.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run it again with Williams. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're going to win 49-24.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the top.
4 touchdowns, 2 picks for Kellermond. That's mainly because of that's my bet.
Boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall back to 500.
3 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's my bet. So that's
next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
a dumb play by me. Obviously, 2 picks is not something that can happen. But the 3 passing touchdowns were pretty cool. 8 touchdowns, 5 picks. That could be better, actually. I just got to be smarter with the football. Jameson Williams had a good day. Amon St. Brown had a decent day. I got to get TJ Hawkinson some more catches. But the issue is like, he never gets open. It's not that huge a deal, though. So hopefully he can win some one-on-ones. But yeah, so that was cool. Glad that happened. Develop that boy to a star. Alright. Weekly. Let's see. Oh my god. I gotta sign a lot of people. You're getting a 3-year deal, unfortunately. You two are getting a 3-year deal. Well, I'll give you this. And then that. Gabe Davis is here to stay. Damn, I thought that was a pretty good offer, honestly. Gabe Davis resigns 5 years, $70 million contract. Wow, the Texans, hold on. So there's been a big trade. Jaguars are trading Travis Etienne Jr. to the Texans for right end Jonathan Grenard, a 6th and a 7th for next year. Wow, that was a pretty good trade. In all honesty. Levi Oyerike gets a player upgrade. Anthony Barr and Joe Flacco are probably going to get... Like, Anthony Barr was just here for depth purposes. In all honesty, probably wasn't going to do much for us. But I do enjoy having him on the team. Jonah Jackson did not want to resign with us for some reason. And Jeff Okuda's getting the bag. Also, he's probably going to get a 5 or 6 year deal. I like to sign my guys to 5 or 6 year deals so I can just keep improving the team and things of that nature. Obviously, my most expensive threat is T.J. Hawkinson. We're going to get him the ball more. Gabe Davis was a pretty good player. I believe Kellen Mond still got two more years left on his deal. We have DeAndre Swift. Jason Kambinda, probably will sign him. Yeah, so Gabe Davis got 5 years. Monte Brown's gonna get another year. Yeah, T.J. Hawkinson has been pretty good for us this season. I'm probably gonna resign Romeo Okwara just for backup purposes, but left end is probably gonna be a huge need. But I don't see anyone that I would want to trade for that'd be young enough. In all honesty. We will try to sign J.J. Watt to a 1 year deal. I'm hoping no one signed any defensive tackles that are going to be really good, so I can sign them. Perfect. I'm actually quite excited about that. No, Sewell's gonna get an upgrade. So the plan is to sign a defensive tackle for agency, and then maybe upgrade that left end position because I'm gonna let Julian Okwara and Charles Harris walk, and I'm pretty sure Romeo Okwara is gonna be down and in. And I was thinking about it. You guys probably won't get it. I was thinking about signing Eli Apple. Obviously, he'll be a backup most of the time, but I thought about re-signing him and moving in a free safety just for shits and giggles. In all honesty. No, we'll probably do it after week 5 though. I'll probably trade the free safety away for like a 5th or 6th next year. I'm gonna try to get a 4th, but if not, then that's what it is. Then move Eli Apple to the free safety spot. I think that'll be funny. All right, let's try to contain Patrick Mahomes. Have to go to blow for this team.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit.
We're 4-0. They're 3-1, I think.
Season already in the rear view mirror, and off we go in week 5 on EA Sports.
No run back
Oh,
here
man.
on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
These boys scare me. Especially Pat. I think we're gonna have to run that contain.
Here is Mahomes.
Ah!
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up.
Thought I had him.
40 already, another 1st and 10.
Thought I had that boy.
Play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah
Kelsey.
Gray.
I know a Gray.
Give him a
Okay.
gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's
There we
gonna
go.
take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away.
Damn it. Thank God.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around.
Deshaun Elliott with the sack.
And emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing.
Oh, no.
losing yardage.
Kirby Joseph.
That they can't get out.
And they pick up a 2 and a 2nd and 23. All he had to do was make the tackle, man.
23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet
Gotcha.
sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Michael Brockers.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like...
He was one wide open on that play, I think, too.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3.
He was open, too.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go?
And he can't get rid of it. He's
Romeo Okwara gets his 4th sack of the season.
Okwara shooting in there and dropping it for the sack. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt.
Ah!
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
There we go.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They'll look to throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hutchinson. The Lions are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign.
T.J. Hutchinson got the gain of 10.
Best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus
Ooh.
points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure.
Over 500 yards rushing on the season.
You're not going to lose very often.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call them productive?
Man, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
From the 24, Mon out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hutchinson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right.
Ah!
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
Jason Kabinda gets his first rushing touchdown of the season.
Touchdown, Detroit. Jason Kabinda, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
The Ravens are beating the Texans 7-0. We do not like to see that.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And trotting back out onto the field, Travis Kelce. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people are going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on him. They get scouting reports. They start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. A good pickup there, a 22. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball start. Yeah.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we
Bastard.
saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Aidan Hutchinson. He gets his first sack of the season. That's what we're talking about, Aidan Hutchinson.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Just take him down. There we go.
Work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That's more or less what we want.
An extra DB here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez.
There we go.
Scantling. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
That's fine. That's fine by me.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
I know for a fact injuries are on. I just don't. I guess in Madden they don't really do injuries like that.
Nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was. And we
you bastard.
the end of last season, right? All the off-season preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, here's Mon. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant.
Bears are beating the Giants 10-0.
And it can be if that pass is completed.
Ah.
Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Romeo Carr, Aidan Hutchinson combined for the sack there.
Most of them want it end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
Michael Brockers. Another tackle for loss. The old man still showing that he's got it.
And it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Scantling.
Okay.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Bond looks to throw. Catch is made by Hutchinson, the tight end. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
And now here comes Kansas City. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down at 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And a penalty.
Wow.
As that one lines up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less.
Oh, you're going to fumble, bro.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there.
Whew.
Continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And this one is no good.
Thank God.
And that will keep this
Whew.
a 4-point game. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We start with the Battle of the Bays, one of the most anticipated games of the entire season. Green Bay heading south to take on Tampa Bay. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And right now they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. The Bears trying to hold on and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's
No, man.
as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
We do got to score some points here. Score some touchdowns, something.
So here are the Lions to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Mond looks to throw on 1st down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost
There we go.
all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Mond's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Mond going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Williams is in for a Lions touchdown.
Jamal Williams gets the touchdown.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, The haymaker.
The Browns beat the Colts 24-17.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Well, the opposition.
All right, come on now.
Challenge an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he'll be tackled right in the midfield logo. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4
Come on now, dog.
for the first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards.
He tripped up.
Romeo Okwara in on the tackle. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get it.
Oh, pass broken up. No, Sewell.
Need to get some takeaways as well. As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Broke my ankles, dog.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Mahomes will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point?
Cowboys are beating the hell out of the Eagles. 28-17. I mean, 28-7.
You never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Down the right sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the
I got tripped up.
10. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. And that is incomplete. The Kansas City defense took the throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Badgley able to punch this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Another drive coming for KC, and we'll see Marquez Valdez-Scantling once again. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great.
Tries to force it in, and Romeo Okwara.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. But that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here, and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead,
They further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick six.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think
another pick. This defense always gets a pick. They had 3 picks last game. They have a pick in this game. They got 3 sacks already.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop.
Now it's 27-12.
Guys will get it at the 25.
KC's offense ready to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry.
The Titans are beating the Jaguars 17-10. Oh, no.
Right back out on the field.
Oh. No, Sewell's going to make you fumble. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But I guess it's a play I'm doing.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, it's a roughing the passer.
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
And even though that's 15 yards they're going to gain, this Kansas City offensive line has got to get together and say, got to do a better job protecting our franchise quarterback.
Edwards-Helaire is run out of the gun.
Aidan Hutchinson came in, hit him.
And it's second down.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those.
Oh, so close.
When necessary.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Mahomes now on first down. Take it in by
nice tackle, Mountain Warrior.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Nice tackle, Melatophinu.
And gain any yardage.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now it's Mahomes again. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up.
They are getting popped.
To convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this in the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense set to take over. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL.
Should have been a completion.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First down, and they go with Swift again. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Oh, Monte Brown just...
Somebody makes the catch. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down.
Monte Brown just came through with a huge reception.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 35.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's Mon. He's got his man, T.J. Hutchinson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This
Let's go.
Continues to plunge forward. Here's a handoff to Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make...
Oh, my God.
From 6 yards away.
He got his first touchdown, but he took a shot.
Add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles.
All right, 34-19.
And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long...
Levi Ozarike with the sack.
Shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always
He has like 6 sacks this season.
to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally
Encroachment or
and ready to put your best product out there?
Bolster?
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Mahomes. Oh, he stays up. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete. Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Romeo Okwara able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways.
Mike Hughes, another pick.
Intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security turn.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Gabriel Davis, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him.
41-19. Let's go.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to...
Oh, no, Sewell got him.
The other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about...
Yeah, we got DeAndre Swift.
Midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Mahomes now to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Mahomes to throw once more. Over the middle, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over.
All right, Deshaun Elliott, and it's gonna be 2-minute warning.
First down there after a gain of about 20.
After this play, I guess.
Clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first down, Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. Across the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Law had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty simple.
It's all good, all good.
This game's been going.
This has been a rough one.
Cover 4, cover 4.
But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And Deshaun Elliott picks it off.
By Deshaun Elliott, and the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Dang, Cowboys 47. Eagles 14.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be taken
There we go.
out here.
And we're going to win 41-19.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Lions, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at New Year's Bank Stadium. And it
Deshaun Elliott. Continues to be a pretty good bright spot for this team. He had a sack, a pick, 4 tackles, an interception. Last game he had an interception as well. He's been going crazy with the interceptions, man. He has 3 so far this season. Romeo Okoro has 6 sacks. Deshaun Elliott and Amani Oruwariye have 3 picks apiece. Mike Hughes has 2. This defense has been pretty good. There we go. Trying to get those staff points up. But yeah, anyways. Advance the week. Lamont did not throw an interception. I believe he threw 2 or 3 touchdown passes this game. He threw 2 touchdowns this game. No picks. First time in a while. He didn't really pass the ball that much. Only because we didn't need him to throw the ball too much. Probably not MVP material, but he's pretty darn close. We'll probably get Jamal Williams some more carries. I mean, 100 carries so far in 5 games is 20 carries apiece. Jameson Williams is still pretty good. Gabe Davis has 28 receptions, 451 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Jameson Williams has 9 catches, 280 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns, I believe, last game. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 12 catches, 222 yards, and a touchdown. And T.J. Hawkinson got more catches. He has a touchdown. Trying to get him more involved. And all that good stuff. Noah Sewell had 44 tackles. Michael Brockers has 5 tackles for loss. 6.5 sacks from Romeo Okoro. Aidan Hutchinson has 2 sacks now, but before he didn't have any. Levi Rosarique had 3. Michael Brockers has 3.5. Deshaun Elliott has 3 picks, so does Amani Oruwariye. Romeo Okoro has 6.5 sacks and a pick 6. Mike Hughes has 2 picks. Jeff Okudah has a pick. All that good stuff. So the thing I wanted to do, and I'm gonna do it, whether you guys like it or not. We're gonna trade Ifitu Malalanafu, only because I don't really like him on the roster. And I feel like I can just trade him away to someone who probably may need him a bit more.
What? What?
Try to get him place to where he can be decent and not have to worry about anything. Doesn't seem like, maybe I can trade him to the Vikings. Trade him within the state. I'm gonna try a 4th rounder and go from there. Nah. What about a 5th? I wanted to try 4th, but if you can get him for a 5th rounder, that's fine. Maybe a 6th, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna get him for a 7th, that's fine. A future 7th's not bad. There. We're gonna trade him for a future pick.
Jordan said you said tomorrow. Today, right now.
I want to shift him to free safety. And then see what happens.
Put it down.
If you weekly awards, you got the award. Romeo Carr, 3 sacks, a pick, 6, forced fumble. Max Crosby had 5 sacks. Jesus.
Nah, no, I'm joking. I can take it back easily. Yes?
Stop.
You can still go to the other can take it out. Joking, bro. Yeah, do this one. No, shut up. I'm gonna take all these out. No, shut up. I'm not doing that one. Shut up.
Alright, so in General Jackson. Eli Apple, we may just let him be. We just need a Kuda and Chase on. And I'll bring back Romeo Cora because, I mean, he's having a career year. I mean, you're a backup, dog. All those guys are just getting signed. Alright. Maybe we can sign Dexter Lawrence, Ed Oliver, Derek Brown all got re-signed. Which is, I should have traded for him, but it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Maybe we'll trade for Javon Kinlaw. I'll keep it waiting. I don't know just yet.